Today we're doing lamb stew with dumplings. We're going to use a slow cooker, so we're going to have lots of flavor for this special lamb stew with dumplings. It's based on the Noodle Cafe recipe, which is our grandfather's restaurant. So lamb shoulder steak works really well for a slow cooker. It's not the most expensive meat as well. So we'll cut the meat into about inch to inch and a half in size. So you can keep the bone as well, so that'll give more flavor to the lamb stew. So like this piece here, just keep the bone on it. So we're going to put the lamb into boiling water. This will get rid of some of the fat and the impurities. So just put this in the water. Just put it in there for about a minute. And then we're going to put it in a tray. Got the wok going here. I use a wok to braise the lamb. You can use a frying pan of any kind that you like. So just preheat the pan or the wok at medium heat. I'm going to put the meat in right now. Give it a quick braise. So give it a good braise. It's going to bring out the flavor in the stew. Something like that. That's a real nice braise. So now I'm going to transfer the meat into the slow cooker. So I can do the meat in about 2 runs. I've got about 3 pounds of lamb. So we're going to put 7 cups of water. We're going to have about 5 carrots in there, 2 stalks of celery. If you have some onions, put it in there. Got about 3 pieces of ginger here. I've got maybe a tablespoon of chopped garlic. So I got all the veggies going in. I got the ginger, peppers, black pepper. So you put in about maybe a teaspoon or so. Tablespoon of salt. About a tablespoon or 2 of garlic. So that should be okay. So everything's all set. Put the cover on. You can cook it at high heat for 4 hours or 6 hours at low heat. Or you can adjust the time depending how tender you want the meat. So we've gone about 2.5 hours in the slow cooker at high heat. So we just added some potatoes, added about 3 potatoes in there. Also I'm going to do some skimming of the oil right now from the surface. So on the surface, I'm going to skim some of the oil from the surface. To make the dumplings you need 1 cup of flour, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add 1 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So give that a good mix. So now I'm going to add the half cup of water. Now I'm going to add the butter. So mix in the butter. So keep adding the water. So once I mix that up, I'm going to let it stand for about 10 minutes before I put the batter into the stew. So you get that consistency right there. So the stew has been going for about 3.5 hours now. So you put a tablespoon for each dumpling here. So just one at a time. So this is the last one going in. So that's 9 dumplings we have right now. So just put the lid back on. So I'm going to turn them over at about 15 minutes. It's been close to 15 minutes now, so I'm going to turn the dumplings over. So the dumplings will soak in all the juices. So they got quite fluffy, right? Turned out pretty good so far. So you can use cornstarch. So put about 4 or 5 tablespoons of cornstarch with water and just mix it into the stew so you get a nice thick sauce. So this is what the sauce looks like right now. Nice and thick. There you have it. Lamb stew with dumplings. Enjoy.